Hey,
Hey, Josh is here.
yeah, I think I got you now.
You do.
Well, I got like 3 Facebook accounts.
I know. That's Josh, say hi to everybody. I want to see if they can hear you.
Hey guys,
Could you hear Josh?
can y'all hear me all right?
Dan, Aaron, Omar, can you hear Josh talking? Or do I need to fix that up?
Trying to can't figure out how to. Or have technical difficulties in my setup too.
Well, let's do that. Right here. Hey, Dad. Hey, Aaron. Get your own food.
Okay, I'm going to set it up so you can hear better. Hold on. Josh, keep talking so I know when they can hear you.
Alright, hey guys.
Hey, Josh, that's something you never thought anyone would say to you.
You all right? I had my thing about that time going pro too. Plus, I had you on the computer here too, so I think I might have been something.
Okay. Trying to get you up near the microphone here.
That's better. All right.
Okay.
Aaron, hey guys. How are you all?
Can you still hear him?
Yes, did you hear what we saying? This is national anthem. That's the only way to start a good
Let me see if I can get them to kill these other machines since there's nobody here.
Everybody is doing good. I need to put it in like that. Let me see if I can do that. I'm sure it is. Live stream. Go to Facebook. Out of touch. Let's see. Turn this off. I have a VPN set up on my computer, and
Sometimes it takes me jobs all over the world.
and
Because of that, every time I try to log in, some way where it's doing what it's supposed to. We're going to say, yeah, well, I logged in a text from Brazil or something.
so I'm gonna try to turn it off.
It's kind of hard. It blocks me. See? Kind of.
Alright. Great. Yeah. This.
Trust this device. No, get that.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah, I just logged off for oh, yeah.
Good, Aaron. Good. Hey, things have been.
Honestly, things have been interesting. To say the least. In fact, I unfortunately have a big family.
On both sides, and with family people age, and with age, that becomes
Just the process of life, and at the same time, 2 uncles and my grandmother all got put on hospice at the same time. So I had already, just with moving out of the place over there, trying to set up and do some information at the channel, I had already wanted to take a little break. See how to reduce things, but then in the meantime, all that happened, and just trying to the walkers were there saying their goodbyes, and doing that thing, and then my grandmother, like the family's been pitching in and giving to stay with her that way she didn't have to go to hospitality. So this is pretty much been my life. But it's fortunate enough that we've been able to have the time to say bye. By that. So that's pretty much how you all been. I'm trying to share this. Let's
Josh, let me know when you're ready for me to toss you some, real hardball questions.
Hey, I'm ready. Sorry, I'm just actually. My phone is stopping. I'm texting my mom back here, but I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Okay, so you took a break. But you told me the channel's coming back tomorrow. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So tomorrow is the first video. It's nothing. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more special than what happened. So tomorrow is just essentially going to be more of like a traditional setup, but in the new where it's at now,
it's probably going to stay for the calendar. Just a different approach at the channel.
Just kind of something.
I think it's been good for a long time.
John and I had
met up, which I'm sure we'll talk about later, but we got to have a nice dinner in
D.C. and I was
kind of
explaining to him then that I just
wanted to take a different approach.
Where
the channel had got,
and when I was trying to keep going or something, it was just.
Interest in it. Hey, I could also see that it was also getting a whole bunch of the same for everyone else. So I wanted to go back to basically what I really enjoyed, why I started doing these videos at the first place, and what I really enjoyed about creating content and stuff on the video. And honestly, I thought at first it'd be like a week or two. I didn't expect it to be 2 months, but it's definitely been miserable. So, but yes, tomorrow is the first video back. And I don't want to say too much like the new style because unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time to put in kind of some of my ideas, but it's the start of hopefully revolving back to more content out kind of thing.
Josh, I got to tell you, I think I'm pretty much speaking for everyone. We're just glad to have you back in whatever form.
Well, I appreciate that. Absolutely. I appreciate everyone. I've been getting emails and
messages. I gotta tell you, it's meant a lot. I've had a lot of support.
And a lot of people
understand me. If you're heading Crowley, it's been almost 10 years, something like that. Quite straight. It was almost a 10-year run. I had, for schooling or whatever, some different things, I'm taking breaks, but and that whole creator thing is real. Just by what you're doing, whether you're playing Portfolio or whatever it is, same thing for a period of time, you can definitely get hurt out. And then you suffer, the audience suffers, the content suffers. So, yeah, I just would be back. I missed it. I missed everybody. I missed Patrick, everybody. Joe, do you want to go? I still play a third person. And that's hadn't changed. I stopped at Flying James about every night to get drink, and I can help this for a couple of dollars in it. So it's really weird to play, not to be honest with you. They also started to hear that my mom passed in February. They for a lot of stuff up and before people and so it's all right.
No, that creative burnout. I mean, I grew up loving Star Trek, and then I worked for Star Trek for 11 years, and the last year I was just completely burned. You can dig, the river of creativity goes through your head, but then at some point you reach in with a bucket to scoop some out, and it comes out dry.
That's
And
right.
you just got to
Absolutely.
close your eyes and pass the and pass out for a while and let it refill. That's how I always looked at it. You got to take some time to let it fill back, your tank fill back up, the creative tank. And it sounds like that's what you were going through.
I gotta tell you,
To
through all this,
John and I have
we've
kept communicating, and he's been John, you like saying that third person of the room, but you've been a huge help in having to while with someone that, whether it's anxiety about something, we will talk about some ideas or whatever it is, and I know we all appreciate it after because I just did that too. Unfortunately, in the creator space, there's just, especially where I live, there's just not a lot of people to that can understand, that you can talk to, that bounce ideas a little bit, or anything like that. So I try to, with our team, Mike,
I know he's busy, so I try to
it's kind of like, let it get a hold of you.
when he asks me.
Time instead of bothering too much. But I said, there's not a lot of people that that can understand this whole setup, editing, and especially when it comes to the voice stuff. John, you definitely been very big into it. It's also that it's something you've been able to locate there and kind of hidden there in the streets of the city.
And I wouldn't be doing any of this, Josh, if it weren't for you, and I love it. I have nothing to thank you. And I got to say, what was, other than just meeting you finally face to face and meeting Bray down in D.C., it was really great just to talk coin pusher channel shop with somebody. It's like, there's like 8 people in the world that I know of who you can do that with, and it was just great to sit down with you.
It's
The same with us. That trip, it was hard off. It was amazing food, something I had never eaten before.
and
Me too. It wasn't really good. I felt I couldn't help when stereotypical Josh being late for everything. I wish I could have changed the dynamic.
how that worked out.
Honestly, I tried. I really thought I had that. I thought that I left that my time perception. I don't go to the city a lot anymore. I did a lot more. I drink a lot more when I was younger. And forget about even weekends or at night. And you still gotta put that cushion of time there. And then that part of the hot mess. He said I felt awful to make me have to sit and wait for us while we were trying to.
Josh, it wasn't an accident that I picked a place I knew wouldn't care if we sat there. And I get very little time alone with my wife, so that was nice too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm up.
Go on. You're the guest star here, man. Keep talking.
Oh no, well actually I
I shared you a lot
on Facebook, but I was
checking out this setup. This is interesting what they got you set up with. I'm interested to hear about
Okay, they called this one, unsurprisingly, they called this one the Octopus'S Garden.
what makes that.
Right. Schwann's Gaming pretty much always gives you 20 minutes and 1 cup of quarters. This cup of quarters. And this one's all gold. All gold. The octopuses are sitting on gold. The 2 towers are covered with an octopus that's sitting on gold. There's 2 trunks full of gold covered with an octopus. And just to top it off, those chips down there, they're the 100 chips. Pretty much every one of them has an octopus sitting on it. That is half an ounce of gold. And the buy-in is $7,500, which is not the highest we've ever played, but not sure as heck not the lowest. And I always try to figure out from the buy-in how hard they think it's going to be. And at $7,500, I think that I put it mid-range. But Britt, who I normally do the show with, she tells me, "Don't try and guess. Just play, shut up and play." And what she means is, "Shut up and play so I can talk instead of you, John." And it's like, okay, well, that will bring in more viewers anyway. That'll be fine. That's fine. So it's just
that's I love it.
That's bad.
Well, first of all, I guess I'm in line with a lot of people, but gold is absolutely my favorite. Anytime for a prize to play, so that looks awesome. That's amazing.
Well, then in that case, I'm going to get started if you don't mind.
Hey, I'm excited.
Okay, guys, you can keep asking Josh questions in the chat, and Josh will answer them. And I may say, "Help, Josh! What should I do next?" once in a while. In which case, hopefully he'll chime in. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
I try and keep my hands out of it.
It's funny. The biggest obstacle that I've ran into playing coin pushers out of anything,
My friend.
camera setup. The best place to
Capture the
the whole field. And I've tried
so many
different cameras out. Like GoPros, I really like.
especially
Because of sound. The problem is GoPros have a very wide angle lens, and I find a lot of times that
it can be distracting because you're not getting stuff like you have right now. You're getting that other coin pusher to the left and to the right. People, they can't see that, and then that model to me. I just want to be able to get to that. I love the position that you were able to get it. Definitely,
Josh, am I right in guessing they don't let you do lives in the landscape format? Because it wouldn't let me. My phone wouldn't let me do a landscape live.
no. Well, that format right there is perfect, though.
Because when I'm recording, I use landscape so I can get the whole thing in. It's doing one of those weird things where somehow the quarters seem to be coming out from inside from underneath the tower, but the tower isn't moving. Oh, finally a good fall. Nope.
Yeah, that's something else too that I don't think. I always thought by now I would have a master to figure out like the whole dynamic.
how the quarters. Well, there you go. I think I probably will go a little bit up to that.
Yeah, I guess it all has to be.
What's this? Like, I want to get Ruffle trying to figure out why this tower kind of such bomb or it's on ball this way or that way. They're kind of good. Look at wall this and everything. It was like slow.
Well, one of the nice things about Gowanus Gaming is that because that was a good push too. Because they're always setting up new things, they don't really know how hard it is either. So they're just guessing, and sometimes they think it's easy, but it's hard. Sometimes they think it's really hard, and so they lowered the buy-in. And turns out it's really easy, so I do well. Ooh. chest just came down. Well, that's something.
Heck yeah.
And remember when they used to use that obviously off rule for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they took it away.
Yeah.
Well, they still run that one here. So some things I have to make it fall down. Some things I just need to get it to the edge. And those chests won't go down in the chutes. So, the big chest won't go down in the chute.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
So, it gives them a little more freedom to do fun stuff if they don't have to make sure everything can come down.
Yeah,
It looks like I'm sad. What's one won't work that there? Like with the articles, all the others, stuff like that. Then it just that got each other the other knowledge. Except for speaking playing. Everyone here for the in the same time. This got feasible. Don't any ideas that got be around what we watch. Try with that, I don't expect them to hang for me die. You don't understand that. You know, there's some weird words that actually apply to them. It's hard to love well that people even more hard to travel. Look, it was what down to wide one. Staring down, even full pictures in this book, but bars walk about. They're on. Hey, Philip. So, one of the things, I think his channel was called Spin-Up Teacher. And so, way back when I first started, there was like then to run. They explained arcade users. It's this last time that like you said 5 cents or 3. Then he always somebody will like go out. Arcade's not, which that's the one that I kind of got me started, after I kind of struck up a friendship with him. And then they had another one called Aaron, and he's from Michigan, and everything got some arcades in some various places, and then one in a mall. And there were down there not companies too. And that's what he does a lot now. Is he sets up stuff that on the back, so we set something well. There's a real big except for me. I don't know. It's not as big and born, but 10 years ago, students we're on the map with so the smile and read. It was just this worldwide solid day in the quarter. Well, somehow, they Aaron called it room and so done. And Aaron had done sit under it some large bats that from that would end. And I just know that's it on Facebook, just kind of keep it up from there. So I'd love to make my way back to come there, check out some lift places. I've not been to Michigan once. I went to pick up that Harley Davidson team, so stop and see what they gonna do there. I get a lot of times they like see most of them. These videos sit about like I think flip off it back and they're definitely bad. It's really cold under that.
Oh yeah, that's something you can always count on for Michigan.
That's him. Oh, okay, Dan.
Yeah. He's Aaron is a really good guy. Funny because I did fit that was kind of like a parody or something. Channel that he basically just make it from because they came out that the big thing was these arcade hacks. You hit a button 10 times, octopus and do it left 3 times, and it'll automatically win. So I did a parody video of him, and it was the first controversial thing, and he got full. It's been and then I put a follow-up video about I was talking about that's how the whole concept. I want to put in a shell being a father and I want to be a part of that. That's out of my action. You can be friends. Just these are little topics. I thought that it's actually a little bit fun. It's quite smart. It's got a lot of that old verbal brain. One of them, winner out. And that which I was the deer snore that is a bit. Holy shit. It's the plant that we will not this guy. And they all and make for a little bit too.
Let me just jump here with the game though. I think, although I can't be certain, chips are starting to fall out of the bottom of the back octopus tower. And I think it may be going down any minute now, but keep going. Josh, one of the first things I did was I found a truck stop called Lucky Josh's, and I did a parody of you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucky Josh's truck stop. To this corner. Kind of like, ooh, they touched. Okay, Josh, go on. So you were talking about Aaron.
Man, it's been a while since I've been a corn baby.
Sure.
Oh, do it for me, Josh. Come on, say, come on, baby. Goodness gracious, man. Ooh. I can't believe that second tower stayed up. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you have a delay? Well, you got some. You got something coming up for you then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I see it now. Wow. I heard it before I seen it. Yeah, there you go.
Now, but the question is, with this kind of traffic jam, am I going to get anything down? But go on.
See that? It's set.
I'm trying to think. I guess something octopus there that's on the back shelf. It almost looks like a spider to me.
Well, that's because they both have 8 legs.
Yeah, true. Very true.
But it's all octopus, man.
Yeah, I guess that would make more sense.
That's life. One octopus after another.
Yeah.
Octopuses have always been in front of this known that they are, by their intelligence, is Hollywood. I guess, old Josh. Luke, big slob. You get out about a well, but there's the guy.
Large, all up.
Oh, there we go. I love it when you have to say style. I work on my already feeling there.
Yep.
I've been trying to talk.
I know it's not quite ahead. I've been trying to talk Don. You calm down.
And,
it must be summer late. Especially now, the casinos back up in the morning. Yeah, those places go find see that. Yeah, place. So briefly, when you want to do, it's a little bit better job of explaining. Here's how I want to play. But so where it was at, so he was basically it's so funny. Where I played that, never in the meaning. He could draw past 1,000 times and have it was that those and never been in force that he was out holder. One day, something wrong. Then he wore basically the only person that actually using it was me. I'll get to them. They kept like for years at that spot. They ended up doing it. They ended up home. And so it's get to the point that the town that is the old shopping plaza things that's tore down and like bigger stores and
Josh, keep talking. I gotta do a clean out here. I'm out of quarters. Keep talking.
So got with me and a little bit of they were going to that was cool. For plan B and happens at the time, plan B set back up and or accept with content out where it's not it's what I say is happening so but it's there now, it's been ready. I just hit nothing in order again. All the stuff, yeah, away. The $9 really definitely funny. Alright, for some reason I can't. I don't know if I can my computer. We'll see if I can. Right here. Oh. So we just got done celebrating Glenda's birthday.
Did you take her out coin pushing? Just kidding.
Yeah, that's funny. That was early on stuff with us. That they have changed 100%. I used to go to Dave Buster's.
What separated itself? So many things that people done, it's a lie. Glenda's or unlike any we're not completely opposite. We're unlike in a lot of ways, but each definitely insight. What the fuck you got? It's kind of person. What's that? Going out, sitting in front of a coin pusher, and have your punter talk to himself, watch your report. It's not really her thing. He's always going to pass that on to Bray.
Is Bray going to do it?
Well, he had.
That's interesting of itself, so he's a teenager now.
And,
he's starting to get definite interest now.
I can't imagine what.
Yeah, he's running fast, basically.
He's either a fine young man or he can fake it over a dinner.
It's pretty much what you've seen. That's him. He's I got lucky with Bray. He's definitely he's a little bit more shy than I was. I was pretty shy, but I'm putting martial arts, and that did wonders for me. So.
Does he know what he wants to be when he grows up? I mean, he's 14. He doesn't have much time left.
He's definitely being proud. And I know one thing. He's felt he talked about you all for a long time after that. He loved that trip. Him and his mom went to DC for they have a big cherry blossom in DC every year. And they went down for it, and somehow he ended up right in front of that restaurant. And sent me a text message of he said,
This place is here.
fine in the daytime.
Well, when you set out, you thought you were going to get there in the daytime.
I should have been if I had done a little bit of better preparation. I sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy was coming from Kentucky, and for some reason, which I was fine with, because I had shipping things, you know, my shipping situation. So he asked me if he gave me gas money, would I meet him in a town called Cumberland, Maryland. Cumberland, I know really well because it's a railroad town, and it's where my dad had worked for many years.
That's where you can't put the thing like. There's that stuff. I think all right has that. It's a fake ball.
And
anyways, I know the timing of that very well. It's pretty much 2 hours. I know back ways, everywhere which way, and I left with 20 minutes even early, thinking that I was going to be fine. Well, my dad rode with me, and we decided to take the back way there because it's pretty there. Well, on all days, we were almost to pump. We're getting ready to pull in. And there's the back road, there were bridges that was in a sight for a week. A truck got lost and drove off for it and couldn't make it any further. And had the entire road shut down for gas. So I'm texting this guy, I'm telling him I'm sorry. I'm sending him the photos of all what it Kentucky. Yes, this is about right. I'll try to do everything right. I'll eat early, and then something. Told me now, that's so funny. So, if you count Lori's hair, he's got me probably about 3 inches. Which ironically, he's actually getting his first haircut in a long time. They're on spring break this week, but it's measured, and I'm 6'2", and then Brady is probably about almost 6'1". That's 14 years old. So it's crazy how he hit that growth spurt. So I know my brothers are taller than I am, and I know he's going to do to their level, if not taller. We were just at my grandpa's last night. That's what he was used to being the tallest one in the family. He said, looks like my nephew. Yeah, he's tall, but his hair, he's got that red curly hair. He got ready to style of it. About close by about 4 inches.
I have 3 minutes left to get down what I can.
3 minutes, okay.
But you're not slowing me down any, so...
I'm trying to see, it looks like, I'm interested in see what all he's got there, because I can see some stuff that it's like right there on this, you're going to come off.
The problem is the octopus, the big orange octopus is on some stuff, and it's kind of sticky.
Yeah.
But,
Of course, as soon as if you push.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just kill it and throw it on the burner. Or just kill it and bite right into it. There we go. I find when I'm trying to time it, or even when I'm using the skill stop, I got to keep my eyes in the back and the front at the same time, and that's really hard.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand. Oh, I think, man, I must have missed it. I've been sitting there staring at that one octopus this whole time, and I looked up through the comments and get back to the swan.
It must have totally went down. One.
I was thinking
That's you cook things there, John. I'm seeing that board on top of it down. That was awful.
It was. Just before 9/11, we had 2 helicopters go down. One, there was a week a helicopter went down, then next week a helicopter went down. So when we heard a plane crash into the World Trade Center, and at first you couldn't see anything, we just figured it was another thing like the helicopters, that it was not a big deal.
All right.
I'll be interested to see once they get done with the FAA, what happens there. I've watched the videos. There's you all that work. I got my private pod license years ago. I haven't flown in a long time. But I've always just one of my things that if I pick water, that's something I would do a lot more. But there's a lot of face cases that I watch.
And that just kind of beat it, the pilot. And, I was listening to something there, what they were thinking.
Ooh, that was a good call. You'll see in a second.
I'll be interested to see what actually happened. That's all.
So, the time ran out on us. That beeping sound, that's the time. So I'm going to have to clean up and see and count up, so just keep talking.
And somebody falls.
Somebody asked Josh a question. There's a big mess here. Go through.
Well, yeah, so an idea of some things that are coming up
On the channel.
a lot of what. So if you go back in time to
when Jeff was still around,
and I first found.
oh, there we go. First down, what I done the Howard Spring Pusher. That's essentially what it's going to be. It's the only way that it could continue. There's one way that I could find. There's one way that they were going to continue. Even though it worked out the gates were only 0 and stuff out. First, I was kind of skeptical, thinking, I went to a first level, but then now I got to back in time for the amount of money and everything, but now I think all 3 is going to be a good thing. And it's fun for me. because it's a whole different set with how they're kind of more of a traditional life. When I was on the quarter and played the one around that one. Why do British people lose their accent when they say it's not a question? You know what? So funny, Dan, because I have literally wondered this thing that now I don't singers that except my wife that stands up. I do notice that their accent it's I guess really hard to, but when you look at Beatles or just anybody, even Sting or anybody, that's a very good question. That's maybe that maybe thanks, James. So you go and go back the way the Aaron. That's pretty much. That's the only way I can continue. My biggest thing from the beginning, although I did put in sound effects in the background of the casino, which the AIC comments about it. A lot of people didn't know that was a joke on purpose. I always try to make it, if I said it was real. Possible for me to do things with near loud or something like that. It just became a headache because I spent so much time this week in art, to be honest, but I'm not to be entertaining. I got to compete with such and such channel, King Dix, that level, because it's too unreal. You can't play for $100 million? Yeah, $1 million buy it. It's going to go back to, it's basically go back to the first video, the most viral video. Ironically, is like winning $6 million with it. But that was, and I dug in other point, just the big, the one John J. I got $2 bill or something. So like that was crazy thing that I could win that off of just quarters, no buy-ins or anything. And that's where it's going back to. That's the other way I could find and that's how I rate it too, is they really cracked the ball. In West Virginia, you can see it like it really lacks on a lot of what they just something like that. Then that's how they could drive regulation. They don't want to be taking some stuff. So basically, that's just where I'm at. I live right beside Virginia and West Virginia. Both of them allow point pushers, and that's so. But I think I really do believe in the end it's going to be a good time. Well, thank you, Moose. I appreciate that. So the line addiction is that that's interesting. I love flying things. I live a mile from it. I do there daily to get my Red Bull that I should be drinking. And but the problem is there were two separate people that went up there that played differently. They were there every night, and it almost got to the point that when I would walk in, they would literally, and they're two separate people, not even the same people. They're two separate guys. They would get mad because they had claimed ownership on this thing. Like, this is my corporation. And every time you're here, this is I'm paying for. If I want to win something, I'll spend $40 to win a $2 bill. That's what I'm saying. And then they started getting to the point where they were bumping it, and then they were like sticking screwdrivers up, and I didn't want to be guilty by association by being around one. And Flying J's has I hate to call him a student cop, that's what he is, but he's basically law enforcement. He carries a weapon, and he's awful. Let's be God. This guy does his job good. And if you would make a truck stop like that, it's needed, but apparently this Flying J's, they sell more diesel fuel than any truck stop in the United States. That's how this deal is. But they've been slowly. I stopped playing there for a while because it was just, like I said, I go up in the evenings and they would show up. They're kicking the machine, or they're bumping in there, or they're getting mad, or they're frustrated not there. And I just didn't want the people that work there to trust me, think that I'm a part of it. But anyways, just come to find out, they've done 51 out because they found out he had a screwdriver stuck up there when they came to him and said, "What are you doing?" He said, "This thing is ripping me off, so I'm going to rip in." So he got a permanent ban from it. And the other guy, I don't know what happened. So I think I probably will put some Flying J's with these just because of that. The one for us, well, it's horrible. They did it for from. Everything's sold. It's the last option. And not trying to put numbers out, but just yeah.
I had some. I had the autograph. I had the shoes.
For like the little bikes, it's Vikings, all of that.
Probably about $5,000.
Shadow box of. I sell it for like $8, which it is what it is. But by the time eBay's hit me with fees and shipping and everything else, kind of factory lucky for dollars out something. Obviously, I saw something out of necessity for very sweet. What? Because I will just kept the shit away. So if I had something else that would be too late, then I sold it. And it was very similar to the same thing. So I don't know how anybody can afford to sell what you gave. I mean, the fees that happen just outrageous. What they got you is the work, because Facebook Marketplace, and that's actually Facebook Marketplace, I'm local, within a 100-mile radius. You're not going to get a lot of people that it came, it going, they got the stuff, they were happy. There's no fact they down couple and that I was just that keep off the class back to the teacher thing. Place of the journey tumbling. Got some extra money for gas, to meet your air. So they two people borders, 12, and they bought for them. And that was it. That was the end of that. It's yeah. So I learned some lessons. Number one, eat the big bad.
Oh, Big John, I can't interrupt you, but I'm going to cut up now.
Yeah, I'm excited. I was just talking to you.
Okay. So this is the first step of gold. Everything in my hands is a half an ounce of gold. That's 1 ounce. 2 ounces. Coin and the ingot, 3 ounces. 4 ounces. 5 ounces. 6 ounces. 7 ounces. And each of these octopus is also half an ounce. So that's 7 ounces, 8 ounces, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 freaking ounces of gold.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And I'm here at Quest Gaming. They'll cash me out right away at $2,500. Even though I know gold's higher, but you can't sell it anywhere. They won't take a fee anyway. So let me pull my handy-dandy, super sophisticated calculator that works better if I hit the calculator button instead of the clock button. Okay. Calculator. Okay. So. Oh, here we go. Okay, guys, so it's 13 times 2,500, 32.5 minus 7,500. That's $25,000 right there.
Oh my gosh.
Now, that's good and bad. See, in New York, I can't just put that on an account and then use it for other games. If it's over $10,000, they have to write me a check and take all the taxes out immediately. So, I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm not complaining. Nobody likes paying taxes, especially on April 13th, nobody likes paying taxes.
Yeah, right.
Right. Above this tax income for next year, but whatever. But that leaves me. Well, let's just say it's a good chunk. It's going to be a lot less than $25,000. But I won't have to spread it with Brit, so she didn't come today. So that's good. Not that I'll probably give her some anyway, because she does a lot for me. Yeah, Josh, it's so great to have you back in the game.
Oh, yeah, thank you, John. John, thank you so much for everything. You guys,
I'll try to express my thanks. Let's say thanks, Don.
you get people put into your life. Sometimes
it seems a little bit more than happenstance. With Don, it's been looking to my life at a town that I really.
So I've got a friend for life, and I appreciate everything absolutely.
And Josh, doing this came into my life just at the time when I really needed some sort of hobby that would keep me being, get me out of the house once in a while, since I work from home and it was driving me crazy. So it all worked out for everybody. I will say that my wife is particularly tolerant of this hobby because her father was a big model railroad guy, and he had like one of the biggest layouts in upstate New York of model trains. So she's used to a husband who goes off to do his hobby.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So that worked out.
I love to see pictures of his layout there. It's funny as a kid growing up, especially growing up in a railroad family. I used to bug my dad all the time. That's all I ever wanted. And we finally put
Something with that look like that.
I think that whole collection thing is awesome. But I'm
So glad. Like I said, it's been different.
unusual thing.
Your wife is amazing. Will like the big impact will bring to you.
Right that y'all did. So
I'm excited for us to get up in the future. And
We will.
videos out and all that stuff.
Well, I'm going to call this quits before everybody goes to sleep on us. Because just because you and I find each other fascinating doesn't mean they do.
Yeah, right.
Thanks for watching, guys. It's Danger Zone. If this is your first time here, love to get a subscription. I have to say that. It's part of the game. And, Josh, what time tomorrow? What time are you dropping tomorrow? Or you don't want to commit to anything?
I have to be completely honest with you. I'm not exactly sure of the time yet because I'm just in my new editing program.
I would say probably lunchtime. Probably around
11 Eastern Standard Time. It should be dropping.
Cool. I will be. Well, every gadget I carry with me at all times will alert me the moment it goes up.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
For support, John. As you can tell, he's an amazing guy. Everything you hear is truly him.
What's up?
I know it means a lot to me, too.
Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm going to figure out how to get out of this live thing. And, hey, I'll post this at some point, and there's more coming up. I'm switching to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. and live on Sunday nights at 9:30. Unfortunately, Josh won't be here every day. I mean, every Sunday, but We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk to everybody later.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Right back out.
Oh, before I go. It's Barbara Ellis's birthday, and I promised I'd shout out happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday, Barbara.
Josh says it too. See y'all. Bye.
My God.